God, if you're watching this, I need forgiveness for a sin. Attaway General Episode 6 came out a while ago and I hadn't watched it until now. I've been slacking. My Attaway General homework was long overdue, and it's time that I come in hot.
Moving too fast. Why is it?
Now that's what I'm fucking talking about, baby. Some TikTok dances to kick this one off. That is that shit that I'm talking about. That's like Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, but with subtlety here. Because these are TikTok stars and they're doing TikTok dances, pretending they don't know how to do it. It's beautiful. It's meta. That's what I'm looking for. This goes on for like 35 painful seconds. It's a little long for my tastes, but god damn it if it's not incredible. I actually feel bad for all these TikTok stars right now, since TikTok is about to get banned in the US, it looks like, so hopefully Attaway General's acting credits will be enough to propel them into the acting career here and get them going in that direction, because looks like TikTok is about to go fucking extinct soon.
Georgia, straighten up that posture.
This is ridiculous.
Do not speak unless spoken to.
Dr. Henry's become drunk on power. He once performed a kidney transplant on a 14-year-old boy using only 3 popsicle sticks and a chainsaw. And now look at him.
We have a VIP coming into the hospital today.
One of you, fetch me an apple juice. On ice.
This is Roman DuPont
And he's one of the head writers for this show.
and his grandfather Lawrence, one of Attaway General's biggest donors.
You did well. I remember your loyalty.
So Dennis the Menace comes into Attaway General and begins throwing his weight around. He's the grandson of the biggest donor of the hospital, and he's a little bit of an asshole. So the people are fighting to give him the apple juice that he's requested, and he finally chooses one, and then he hits Giorgio with a pretty cool line, you know. Excellent work. Madame, this is some of the most superb apple juice that has ever graced my taste buds. I shall remember this. In fact, how would you like to work in an Amazon warehouse?
And you. What kept you?
Not in the mood, kid.
Your superior will hear about this.
Roman has quite the set of lungs, doesn't he?
He doesn't want to go through with the surgery.
That selfish idiot.
Wait, Kit! I want you to talk to him. He trusts you.
Where do you think I'm going?
Kit, overcome with emotion, furiously storms off to confront Holden over this decision. Also, that old man sounds a lot like Stan Lee if Stan Lee was like a fucking massive chain smoker. He's got a really cool voice.
Sing for me.
What are you even here for? You seem perfectly fine to me.
Brand passed me to clean up my marbles. I swallowed my collection. The day I clean up after myself was the day I become a commoner.
Spoken like a true Redditor that just received his first upvote. So the kid's here because he swallowed a bunch of marbles and now has to shit them out at the hospital. It's not the plotline I would have chosen, but I don't like kids and I don't like shitting, so I wouldn't have mixed the two together in Attaway General. But it is an interesting driving force here. The possibilities are endless. This kid's about to take a shit in a hospital. Like, this is high stakes shit right here.
Look, so I did some thinking, and you know what? I'll be your girlfriend.
You were right.
About what?
Keep this relationship professional.
I took one day to think about it, and now you're acting like I'm a stranger?
Stranger, we're friends.
You're the one who wanted to be more than friends.
Look, Maeve was right. I'm a jerk.
No, Will. How tragic. Will was faced with an impossible decision to make. Does he choose his career that he's worked so hard for? Or does he choose the girl who he just met 4 days ago, but all of a sudden they're in love? It's like something right out of a fairy tale. I've got to give credit where credit is due. I think they're executing the romance subplot of Attaway General absolutely beautifully. It seems so natural. It's like 2 androids talking to each other. Hello, Georgia. Will you be my girlfriend? Yes, Will. I will be your girlfriend. Actually, Georgia, we should be friends. No, but Will, you wanted to be more than friends. No, Maeve was right. Will big jerk. Oh, Will. It's like fucking caveman dialogue.
If you can get him to drink this stool softener, it'll expedite the process.
So, you're having second thoughts about the procedure?
It's not a procedure. It's a full-blown heart surgery with a 10% mortality rate.
You have the best surgeons in the world on your team.
No, he doesn't. Don't listen to that propaganda there, Holden. He has every right to be afraid of that. Fucking Dr. Henry would perform this open heart surgery and Holden would wake up with his lungs in his colon and 6 fingers stitched to his nipples. It would be a disaster. Everything we've seen of the surgeons at Attaway General has demonstrated that they have absolutely no medical knowledge at all and makes me believe that the whole Attaway General is just a money laundering scheme. Trusting the surgeons with the heart surgery here is like trusting a cocaine addict to manage your finances. It's just a recipe for disaster.
And then he laughed right in my face. This kid is spoiled rotten.
He's a real devil. Look, I'm sorry about Will. I bet he's got a fear of intimacy because of a past relationship.
What? What the fuck are you talking about, Kit? Kit has never had a single conversation with Will in their entire time as volunteers. I don't think they've even been in the same scene, in the same room together in the entire history of the show so far, and yet she's still psychoanalyzing Will like she's some kind of expert that knows everything about it. She's acting like those Twitter psychologists that have no fucking idea what they're talking about, but still give some kind of explanation for what must be going on in someone's head. Yes, well, judging by Will's hairstyle, I think it's very clear to me that within the last 3 or 4 years he's had his heart broken in a relationship that just went sour. They were madly in love from what I can pick up on here. In fact, yes, I'm getting the smell that he even proposed at one point. They were engaged, then still something went awry. And judging by the micro-expressions on his face, I'm able to pretty much pick up that Will struggles with his self-image and his self-worth, which causes him to lash out from time to time, which is most likely why he's friend-zoned you, Georgia.
One sip, and I'll protect you from getting bullied in middle school.
Yeah, that face really says it all. That's not a very helpful bodyguard right there. Don't take that offer. He'd come to your middle school to help protect you from bullies, and he'd end up getting his shit kicked in by the middle school bullies.
Already have a security team. I have an announcement to make. I need to use the facilities. One of you will have the privilege of retrieving my marbles.
What an honor.
You can decide amongst yourselves who will pluck them out.
And once again the day is saved thanks to Rose's instant shit potion. She must have 99 herb lore because that was a really impressive potion that she put together here. A nice concoction. And he goes, takes a shit, someone has to fish out the marbles, and hey, raid boss is defeated.
It's because I care about you. Sorry for being selfish.
That's not being selfish. That's being a friend. I care about you too. Kit, you now have a girlfriend.
It was so close, he almost cheated on his girlfriend. I mean, he's pretty much the one that instigated it, and then he got as close as possible to hit her with the cold water. It seemed almost malicious. I half expected him to just start screaming like, "Help! Help! The volunteer's trying to make out with me, please, help!" and just get her fired or something. Like, this just seems so cruel. He's the one that leaned in first, and at the last possible seconds, like, "Hey, you know, fuck it, I'll be faithful."
I'm so embarrassed.
Grandpa, what's wrong? Help! We need help! Are you okay?
I think I'm having a touch of a heart attack.
Grandpa.
What a terrible place for this guy to have a heart attack at Attaway General. That's a death sentence. That's like having a heart attack in the desert. You're not gonna get proper care there. Quick! Quick! Somebody page Dr. Henry! It's serious! Dr. Henry comes sprinting in with cotton candy. Here, hold this. And then starts doing balloon animals for him. I'm gonna make Mario here. The balloon animals should help with a heart attack. Dr. Henry's done it again. He's cured. But yeah, I mean, what an ending to episode 6 here. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.